Has the trailer ever been mentioned on this podcast?
I don't think so.
Oh, because nobody would believe it. That's why you haven't mentioned it.
See, guys, there's 1,000 stories I have, but I have to bring the witness next to me to verify my story. No, because if not, it sounds like it's made up. No.
This one especially, bro. You got a lot of stories, Joe, that sound like they're made up, bro.
But until I have a witness, I'm not.
And none of them are. But this one sounds the most made up.
So we go. This is months before that situation. So we have a friend down in Kingston. We used to crash at his place, and we go to a club. We had a good time. We get back to his house, and the next thing he says to me, he's like, "Yo, do you guys still want to drink?" And it's like 2:30 in the morning, and I'm like, "Well, yeah, we want to drink, but like where?" He goes, "I got a spot." So I'm thinking we're gonna go to these fucking rave bars, with a bunch of pansies, I'm like, oh, fuck these. I go, dude, do they sell booze there? He goes, yes, I swear to God, but you have to convince my wife to let me go. I'm like, fuck, give me 10 minutes, fuck. So I talked to her and I fucking, we're gonna have a good fucking time, relax, everything's taken care of, blah, blah, blah. So she goes, fine, go ahead. So we get in this cab and there's 4 of us. There's me in the front seat, you in the back, Jill and some random neighbor. Yeah, and we're driving. Guys, they take a left in the fucking forest. Is this not true?
I thought we were dead, bro.
Dude, I'm like, these motherfuckers setting us up, huh? That's what through my head. I'm like, I got to start swinging in this cab now. This is what's going through my head now. I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. I'm ready. Now I'm hyped. Right? I'm like, all right, wait till we get out of the fucking cab. And we pull up, we drive. And then all of a sudden there's a little bit of lights and there's this big giant trailer. But it's modified. It's one of those trailers, camping trailers, but it's modified into looks like a little home.
Usually you see them on the side of a circus, ladies and gentlemen, just so that you know. Same kind of shit.
Yeah. It was a fucking circus. So we get out of this place, and we walk in, and they have a full bar. And on my left, there was a table with a midget dancing on it. She was a little whore, too, eh? She was a whore. Yeah, she was rubbing her tits. And then I was like, yo, so James is so fucking drunk and high. He goes on paranoid mode, right? He stuffs himself in a corner so he can take a look at everything. I don't give a fuck, right? I'm like home sweet home over here, right? So this guy, he's like, yo, you want to play some pool? I'm on a new level. I'm like, yeah, man, let's fucking play some pool. Let's put some money on it. He's like, nah, man, I don't have any money. He goes, I've been here for 2 days because this place doesn't close. And I'm like, this fucking guy's fucked up, right? So I'm ordering drinks at the bar. Some girl comes beside me. She's hitting on me. Some guy gets next to me and he's giving me fucking attitude. And he was a little dude. I remember grabbing his his neck, and I kind of ragdolled him a bit. And he's like, that's my girl. I'm like, bro, I don't care. I don't want your fucking crackhead girl. Billy, that's what it was. Because my name's Bill. And I kept saying, Billy. When you call people their other name, they don't like it, right? Like Edward, they don't like that shit, right? So I shake Billy around a little bit to make him realize this is the worst mistake of his entire life. So James fucking gets all paranoid. He's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. He fucking gets in the next cab, boots it out. Me, no self-control. I stay, right? I stay to the point where there's no more booze in this place. So I go outside. It's like the sun's coming up, and the waitress or bartender comes outside, and she's yelling at this girl like, "You can't drive. You can't drive." First of all, bitch, you've been serving people for 2 fucking days. What do you mean you can't drive? Who gives a shit at that point? We broke every law. So I'm watching this, and she jumps into the window of the driver's side, and they start taking off, and she's getting dragged. I'm howling like it's a movie. I'm like, yeah, it's fucking great. And then I start noticing, man, this isn't a good idea. Let's get the fuck out of here.